During March 1861, Abraham Lincoln was officially sworn to office as the 16th President of the United States. However, his position was met with hostile opposition from the Democratic Party, who were in favor of slavery and a secession movement. This is due to the Republican Party and President Lincoln sharing an anti-slavery ideology. By February 1861, 7 southern states had already decided to secede from the country. The slave states that left the U.S. increases up to 11, which they later came together to form the Confederate States of America. During April 1861, this bad event causes a civil war between the Republican Party and Democratic Party. One of the acts Lincoln signed to power was the Emancipation Act to help abolish the slavery system within the Columbian District. It proves to be a significant influence on promoting full emancipation for African Americans. The first Emancipation Proclamation issued on September 1862 was the President's attempt of putting a stop to the Confederate States. Along the way, President Lincoln made his second Emancipation Proclamation, where he formally recognized the black man's rights to enlist in the Union Army. On January 1863, he did African Americans a favor by providing them an opportunity to liberate their people from slavery. He permitted black soldiers to join him in his cause to slowly bring enemy states back under U.S. control. On November 1863, Lincoln's Gettysburg Address honored the Union soldiers who have joined the war effort. Lincoln sought to conduct a reconstruction in the U.S. with his 10% plan on December 1863. The President pardoned Confederates, allowing them to reclaim ownership over their lost property, except for slaves. The President's plan only takes into consideration 10% of former Confederate States voters to pledge their loyalty to the Union. When the war is almost over, President Lincoln delivered his second inaugural address on March 1865 about the evils of slavery. On April 1865, the Civil War ended with the Union Army being victorious against the Confederate Army. What was the conflict between the Republican Party and the Democratic Party? It all began with the Republican Party and the Democratic Party arguing over the moral issue of slavery and the problem of controlling states' rights. If one of the opposing parties had taken control of the federal government, it would give them an advantage over the other. The Democrats wanted to spread slavery throughout U.S.'s western territories, while the Republicans believed manual labor should be done by whites only